All right, hello and welcome back. David Kinder here. Today I'm going to review for you the One Card System Productivity Planner, and I'm going to compare it to the Sam Books, the Practice Manager Planner. I got both of these. Well, this one I got today with the One Card System. The Practice Manager one I've had for about a week now. And which one is going to be best for implementing essentially the one card system? Well, I'm going to give you the answer right up front. It's going to be the green one, unfortunately, because I like competition in the marketplace. I like knowing that there's other choices. I'm going to share and compare and contrast some things. First of all, a small thing here is the binding here. The one card system binding is wider. I can fit more things in here if I need to. These rings are much tighter. There's more of them. They're tighter put together, and not necessarily a good thing when I want to adapt other tools and things into the planner. Now, the one card system planner, not everybody knows how to structure this, so I want to share it with you. It comes with these 3 page marker tabs here: planning, appointments, and the success manual. Well, what does all that mean? Well, the planning is for the current month. I talked about in the card file box about the monthly planning process. It's all outlined right here. You don't have to think about it. It's here. The appointments is the weekly review of whatever it is you're doing. And then the success manual is here's your qualified suspects, cases opened, closing interviews, business that you've submitted, activity and efficiency points. All this stuff might seem superfluous, but a lot of this stuff is really good to keep track of to see your efficiency and effectiveness. Now, the magic of the one card system is primarily done on the 3rd Friday of the month. As you can see, it's already marked. So for May 2021, today is May the 10th. We've already got it marked out. Monthly planning on the 21st. Let me show you what this has here. The planning process. Mark out non-selling days and times for agency or firm meetings, conferences, training classes, vacations, whatever it's going to be. Calculate the total number of days available for selling activities. Determine your OCS point goals for the month. Again, I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe my mind will change later. But your point goal divided by the selling days, how many points do you need to get per day? Using the card file box, complete the automatic contacts page for birthday contacts, review, or other. Again, I'm not about the birthday. I'm about when we open a case. Assign automatic contacts to the top of the appropriate day. Remember the 1 to 31 tabs? Well, you can also put the names at the top of the week. Move the yellow qualified suspect cards filed for the upcoming month to the appropriate tabs of the 1 to 31. Okay, talked about that. Update your annual progress for your production record, your production graph. Prepare for the client builder meeting if you're in an agency that does this. And update the CAM report. CAM report would be an online accountability system. Look at the automatic contacts. You see this is a 2-page per month format. So you have your birthday contacts, again, or your case case anniversaries, so put it that way. And then you have your November reviews and other, and you put your results. And then whatever unfinished priority work. Okay, 2 pages for the month. And I told you the magic happens with the 3rd Friday of the month. Well, when I look at the Practice Manager, which is a competing system, and I go to the monthly planning, what do I have here? Well, I'm going to look at June because I parked some things for May, and you don't get to see that. But notice, standard calendar, doesn't outline any particular day, and notes for the month, age changes and birthdays, but look how many. You have, 5 lines? I mean, don't they expect you to actually do some work? I've got a whole page over here. Which one's going to be a better format for someone who wants to be busy with productivity? Sounds like the one card system is the way to go. So that's the monthly planning. Notice that I have a planning thing here. By the way, I had there's page markers for this. They're really just little pieces of plastic. Let me see if I can find one here real quick. I did set them aside. And here we go. Now, I have a P-Touch labeler, so I was trying to label what these were, but this is just something that flips in there. It doesn't label everything. It's not a guide in and of itself. Look at this part, the planning. The planning guide. I mean, I don't agree with 10-3-1. If I'm doing my job right, I want to be 10-10-10. But at least it will reinforce what their principles are. So I have to give credit for that. These things coming with the SAM book, not too thrilled with that. Now let's look at the week. I'm going to pick a different week here. I'm just going to go back one here. Now this is the one card system. Now at the top, we've got the birthdays that you would fill in from the monthly planning. Automatic contacts, this is for the reviews. See these little check boxes here? Each day there's room for 45 proactive prospecting check boxes. So you can do your dot for a dial, a check mark for when you reach them, a slash, and two slash. I forgot what they're for. I know them instinctively, but I can't remember how to explain them. You have your activity, from 7 to 8 to do in notes, whatever that's going to be. You can then outline what your points, what you did for the activity, appointments made, appointments kept, dials, reaches, appointments, referrals asked, referrals obtained, new scenes. I don't always know what that means. I'll have to look that one up. Any new expenses, any mileage, and then your daily OCS points. So you can keep a tally of what you're doing. For the planner here, for the one, the SAM book, let me go back to it here real quick. I had folded it up, so I think I missed where I put it. Here we go. Okay. The one thing I like about the SAM book is that you set goals at the top. So at the top, leads, referrals, phone, email, text. That's a little bit different than the dials, reaches, appointments. Appointments set. How many opening interviews did you schedule? So that's activity based. Fact finders open, new cases open. How many closing interviews scheduled? How many total interviews scheduled? Over here we have buying entities. So you might get 2 applications, but it's one family. That's an entity. Your products sold, insurance, securities, and planning, and production for insurance, securities, and fees. Okay, I like that, but I need the rest of the infrastructure. The activity part's the same. Will do's. I don't know why it's called will do, but okay. Down here at the bottom, we have prospecting attempts each day, and you still have 5, 10, 15, 20. You have 40 attempts here per day. The one card system has 45 per day. Slight difference, doesn't really mean much. You can still keep track of all of your activity and such. And then at the end of the week, appointment set this week, name, date, and time, hours worked. So you have some additional accountability within this program. Going to the success manual, it's going to be pretty much the same as what would be at the back here. So the big key, why would I choose the one card system manual over the practice manager? It's the monthly planning. Nothing beats the monthly planning. And so when you know that everything hinges on this, I want the tool, the process right here in front of me to make sure that I actually follow through with it. It's not in the other one. So even though I can set weekly goals, I'm not making the magic happen each month with this process. So if you're going to get a planner, I would get the one card system planner. Hate to say that, but that's just the way it is. Is there anything else that's neat about this? There's some interesting things here. Personal financial planning. Like this is a production planning worksheet, not financial planning. This is for a monthly summary form for your CAM report if you're using the electronic services. Your production graph, the idea is to show how much production you're compounding each month until you hit your goal at the top. Production record. These are good. Okay. It can feel like it's a lot of paperwork, and really it is. The advantage, and I didn't mention this with the card file box, but the advantage is that once you write it down, it's done. You don't have to write it down again. Whereas if you're doing everything on the computer, sometimes the computer works, sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes I don't like the computer interface. So you have to change programs around, and you're always starting again from scratch. I don't want to start again from scratch. I want to just keep moving forward. And maybe I'll hire somebody and let them deal with it. Looking further past the success manual, there's a few pages here. Monthly business expense summary. I already have my own way of managing expenses, so I don't need these pages. Frequent contacts. We have cell phones for that. Was there anything else in here? What was before these pages? It's like, I don't think so, but it doesn't hurt to look. No, not really. So those are pretty much on that. And so because of the importance of the monthly planning, go with this. Go with the productivity plan. By the way, I happen to have a a planner cover, so to speak. There's a company called Planner Pads. I hope they're not going out of business, but they had a wicked sale, and so I got this really nice cover. I don't know if I can really show it, but it's nice in leather. I got a Franklin Covey nameplate on the front, so I always know which side to hold it up with. But I can put it in there because I don't want, if I happen to be in a client's home, if that happens again, this pandemic and everything, I don't want to have this be on the front cover. I don't want clients seeing this, so I'm going to put it into a nice planner cover. There's another one, the planner jacket kind of a thing from At a Glance. Usually get them at Staples, like $25 or whatever. Just because I don't want, I don't know, I think it's kind of tacky in front of clients. It's great for me, but anyway, that's just my thoughts on that. So, again, the monthly planning is where it's critical, and this accounts for everything I need and want in the monthly planning process. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day.